We are going to learn how to wrap an injured knee with kinesio tape. I highly recommend using a roll that is not pre-cut. And because we're going to be doing a technique called casting, you're going to need a pretty long piece. If you're just starting to use kinesio tape, you might want to go a shorter roll and just add two because it is kind of tricky. All right, to wrap the knee joint, we want the leg to be in the locked position, but don't tighten your muscle. The most challenging thing is getting the back of it taken off, but do not take it all off, just take a little bit. We're going to start on the inside of the leg, right below the kneecap. And we're going to apply a little bit of pressure. When you get to the side of the leg, stop pulling. Never wrap behind the knee. Now we're going to come all the way around, and we're going to come up, and when we get to the outside of the kneecap, we're going to pull a little bit, yeah? Because this is going to help us not have that internal rotation of the leg. Now we're going to come back around, behind the leg, but not behind the knee. We're going to go all the way around, so we should be on the top of the kneecap. And we're going to apply a little bit of pressure, so we're going to pull. When we get to the back of the leg, stop pulling. Side of the leg, begin to pull a little bit more. And we're going to cross over the kneecap again and go on top of that first strip. A little bit of tension. We're going back around. All right, so this is our base wrap. So if you just need a little bit of support, like you're walking, hiking around, this is where you could stop. But if you need a little bit more support, like I do because I actually have an injury, we're going to go one more lap. And we're just going to do the exact same thing. Now, this is pretty cool because let's just say that you're in a lot of pain and you have a lot of stuff to do. Well, we want to use the tape as a tool so we do not have more compensations, because when we hurt, we start moving weird. We get all gimpy, and we want to avoid that. All right. We also don't want to further injure ourselves. So we're going to do it as many times as we need until you feel that you have the stability that you need. Remember, the only rule to this is do not pull too tightly and never cross over the back of the knee. All right, we're going to go one more lap. Same thing. Now, each time that you wrap, you must rub on top of the tape after you're done to make sure that it adheres, yeah? Because it likes to stick with heat. Now, kinesio tape is really cool because it was meant for sports. So that means, I'm going to go one more time on top of this guy, because I need a little more support there, that it will ugly out before it stinks out. So if you have the right kind of sports tape, you can sweat, take a shower with it, leave it on as long as you can that it's not irritating your skin. When you take it off, be very mindful, roll it off, don't tear it off. All right. Now I'm going to do a side support because I have got 16 more hours of work. All right. So now I'm just going to take a little piece. And you might want to end yours like this as well, regardless. So even if you did one, and we're going to place it on the inside of the leg, right below the knee, and pull upward. When you get to the other side, top of the knee, stop. Use friction to adhere it. And let's go on the other side. Now, my knee still hurts a little bit in certain places, so that's the place where I'm going to focus on. Well, actually, feels pretty darn good. All right. Now, I feel like I am done. If you require one more round, do it. 3 should be your max, because if you go any more than 3, you will not be able to bend your knee correctly. So now you know the simple way to tape your knee. It's good for any kind of knee pain. So happy taping, and I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll do a shoulder or two. Let me know if you need anything else. Any other body parts, we can wrap that too.